Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Jak 2. I know it's been quite a bit, and I want to say something that was kind of funny that happened. I think it was Thursday. Today's Saturday. Thursday, I tried recording a Jak 2 episode, this one in particular, and I recorded a whole 45 minutes. And something just kind of seemed off at first, but I didn't take the clue. I didn't take the hint. I didn't even think about checking anything else to make sure that what I was doing was even correct in the first place. And let me double check something real fast. Make sure we're on the right missions here. All the ones we've done before. Go to the Oracle, yeah. Find gear, find shard. Click. I think we defeat Baron at Palace. We did that. Yeah, okay. I think we're on the right track. I'm just going to say that we probably are, and I can always just double check again after I record to make sure that this is correct. But anyway, so yeah, it turns out that entire 45 minutes I recorded was actually accidentally the other file that I have on this game. So I was wondering because like something seemed off, and it kind of scared me. It kind of spooked me a little bit. So, well, you know, now here we are, running back with more Jak 2 again, and this time, hopefully, you know, we can at least make some really good amount of progress, which, to be fair, usually about, I'd say, every video or so makes decent progress, considering the fact that I've actually gotten a lot better at playing Jak 2 over the years, because, realistically speaking, I wouldn't say Jak 2 is like nefariously hard, you know. It's not just, you know, ear-ripping, you know, ball-busting, just any of that stuff. Like, once you kind of figure it out, and you kind of understand how a lot of the levels work, and how a lot of just the weapons kind of work, too, you really get a good feel of the game, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, this is not that bad. And it really isn't. And it shouldn't be. This should... Okay, I hope this is the right level. I should probably just double check and make sure at some point. But yeah, so now we have the hoverboard. I'm hoping this is correct. I don't even know anymore. I have no idea anymore, man. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we did the whole, like... Hold on. Money for crew thing, right? I'm pretty sure. Do we have Blaster now? We do. We even have Blaster and Vulcan, which... I don't even know if, like... Yeah, we get the Vulcan. This should be correct. Because in the other file I was playing, I was playing on file 1, and it turned out that file 1 was... I thought it was further in, but I was wrong. No, it was actually further back. And I was kind of confused by that. I didn't understand why it was so far back in terms of... where I could have sworn I left off at, but looking at the video now, yeah, I have the Vulcan here, and then, of course, like I just mentioned, I know I keep repeating myself, but like I just mentioned in that file, we didn't have the Blaster yet, and that was kind of weird, because I was like, oh, I could have sworn I got this before, but I guess not. So, anyway, this mission, in particular, irritating, not hard, necessarily, and also just to kind of show it real quick, we'll probably end up using it anyway, but you can see the map has 2 areas, and there's 2 ways to get there. There's this little, you know, creek thing right here behind me that you can take to get to one side of it. And the whole thing with this is you want to just, you know, use your hoverboard to kind of speed up and cut corners. That way you can eventually just latch on and kill the metalhead. And I mentioned this in the video I was recording that got scrapped, which technically I probably could have just left the video unscrapped, but I said some things in it that I wasn't very happy with, I guess, because I was kind of being a bit harsh toward, like, just outside people that were giving me grievances and stuff, and I was like, that's not good to talk about. We don't need to, you know, bother with personal life shit, I guess, in videos. That's not something I should be doing. So, it's no worry. It's just me griping and whining and being a bitch, like I normally do. So, it's nothing new. I talk and I talk, and if it's something that's, like, negative, you know, it'll just be that. But speaking of negative, two things. One, I forgot this game is non-inverted, so it's kind of weird going from this, like, or going from, like, playing Sly to this, because Sly 1 just now got put on, like, the newer gen of consoles for PlayStation, so, like, PS4 and PS5 and all that. You can buy and or play it on PS Plus. PS Plus for free, quote-unquote. Of course, it's not actually free because you're still paying, like, $100 and some, dollars for a game that you could just spend $10 on and get it that way. Which, I much prefer having that option available. This guy right here is probably one of the more tougher ones to get, and sometimes you can accidentally fly, like, you can sometimes accidentally go right underneath them. But the other thing that's been kind of bugging me was, or negative-wise, is currently right now I have this weird, like, headache thing going on. My eyes kind of hurt, and I don't know where it's kind of coming from. I took some medicine a bit ago to try to see if I could try to quell it, but I did get sick. Sorry, earlier this week, and I'm still kind of like recovering from it a bit. Like I'm kind of like good, but still got like phlegm in the throat, nasal. You know how it is, and yeah, I just had like a sore throat, and then just became a head cold thing for a while, and that kind of sucked. But relatively good now. It's just like I said, I have this weird headache thing going on right now, and I want to say it probably came from like yesterday, because I don't know what happened, but I remember like I woke up pretty late yesterday, and then me and my friend did some recording of our own for a while. We did some DKC3, so if you want to see that, it's on his channel. You can find his channel, of course, on my channel. You go to the bottom somewhere, you'll see like the list of channels I have, or I'm on, or a part of. And he's the the Take Chrono one. Find him there, and that's where I think the DKC3 should be uploaded. And then that's his plays channel, but his Take Chrono Plus channel has which you can find on his channel in his channel section. I probably should just put that on mine too, but I don't know why I haven't yet. Just keep forgetting to, I guess. So yeah, with that channel, that's where we started doing our Mario Parties, our Mario Party Gauntlet. Granted, you could save yourself some trouble too, and in my co-op content section, I usually keep like playlists of things I've co-opted in there. However, there might be a few that might have kind of slipped through the cracks. I tend to forget to update that thing sometimes, but I do have playlists that are made to house his videos that he uploads on his channel, so you can find those on my channel as well. That way you guys don't have to go to his channel or try to find it if it's difficult to find or weird and complicated, because like I'm used to it. I'm used to finding where his stuff's at because I know his stuff, but you know what I mean. Not everyone's gonna know, so I can't expect that. Also, just fun little factoid here, but this little area has a ton of precursor orbs. So if you're gonna get some precursor orbs, this would be the place to kind of get like a good amount. I'm gonna guess a rough estimate and say there's probably like, I don't know, maybe 10, maybe even 10 plus, like maybe 12. I don't know. That could be like way too many, but I could have sworn there was like a good amount. Like we've already caught like what, 4, just from, I mean hell, 3 in this water alone right now that I'm in this area. And I want to say, like, I'm pretty sure they're all in the water. I don't think there's any precursor orbs hiding anywhere else besides that. I don't remember. What sucks is, like, I know I'm not going for 100%, and I apologize for that. I would love to. But there's something about Jak 2's precursor orbs. I've never gone out of my way to find all of them. And granted, some of them are done, via missions as well, so it's like I have to go do those side quest things, and I have to get good at it. But yeah, I think 10 might have been too high of a number. But yeah, so I don't really want to go through the struggle of doing it too much. I will try when it's available. If I'm like, you know what, I got time, I'll dick around, I'll do it. If that comes to fruition, then sure, why not? But if it don't, it don't. But anyway, so I think I wanted to talk about like where my headache might have been coming from. is because we were recording our stuff yesterday, and we started playing games for a bit, and then all of a sudden, like, I noticed my eyes started to kind of hurt, and I started getting a headache later on. And it could be a cause of multiple things, like just, you know, playing games for too long. There was like a couple nights where I was reading, you know, VN stuff in the dark, of course, and that probably didn't help much. And I'm guessing it's probably like a combination of that. It could be because like I kept like a moron, you know, drinking soda, which I always assume probably doesn't do much help with anything. I usually do that because, you know, I just want something different than what I normally drink, and then I have it, and then it's like, oh, this tastes great, and then I keep having it, and I forget, like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to do that all the time, and it's just, yeah, not good. I think that's probably, it could be where that's coming from. I don't know. It could be a number of things. And then, of course, today we recorded some Bloodborne. Me and my brother did, so there's that. You guys can check that out, of course. We actually finished off 3 bosses today. Like, 3 whole bosses, which is pretty crazy. We finished off a main boss, which, you know, finishing off this main boss leads us to, of course, the final boss, which will eventually lead us to the actual, you know, true final boss of the game. And we can finish it off, like, soon, but we're just going to kind of stick around and maybe try out the Hunter's Nightmare DLC, and then just see if we can just maybe possibly try to beat Ludwig. We had a hard time trying to beat Abradus again, so there's that struggle. And then the 3 bosses we beat were Murgo, Dark Beast Parl, and then Logarius. And I one-shotted, well, not one-shotted, but I beat Logarius pretty well. I took down Dark Beast, I think, at two tries, and I think my brother was the one that beat Murgo, which we're doing a pretty good job on, but, you know, he used the strat of, you know, running around and avoiding her just in general when she goes through her dark mode, so that way we can just not give anything. Was a smart thing. I think he might have known about that before, but I saw some things on Reddit that were talking about, like, you know, because I was trying to figure out, like, how her dark moon or her dark phase thing kind of works anyway, and then saw, like, Reddit things talking about, like, tips of how to potentially, you know, deal with her. Also, oh, you know what, hold on, this game has subtitles, I need to turn that on. I remembered that they did. I'm pretty sure they do. They are on! Well, why are they not showing up? I guess it's only for cutscenes only. No, that's fine. Also, I did, in the episode that was supposed to be, like, this episode, I did try to, what's the word I'm looking for here? I did try to, like, turn down, or not turn down, I did try turning up, like, my volume, or not my volume, but the volume of the game, and it just, I don't know. I don't feel like it's necessary, is what I'm trying to say, because my whole thing is, for me, I kind of want to have, like, my commentary be the main thing, so I feel like if I had the volume turned up too high, game volume-wise, it could, you know, ruin a bit of the experience that I'm trying to give, so, you know, I'm just pointing it out, that's all. I had a nice comment, you know, suggesting that I do it, and I did, you know, consider it, and then I did try it out a little bit, test it, see if I actually would, you know, if that'd be something I should do, because I was thinking, like, maybe the game volume itself might be too low, right? But it probably is. I have it up to, like, and this is a weird thing, guys, like, I use Elgato, so I have to use this, but it's up to, like, 32 right now, and it's about a good, I don't know, fourth of my actual mic volume right now, so I would assume it's pretty loud, but I hope it's better than what it was. But like I said, you know, I talk so much, I commentate so much that... And because of the way that I've changed my Let's Play style, where I used to just cut out my commentary for cutscenes, like the important stuff, now I just kind of keep it in just to kind of talk, because I like doing that. So, again, apologies for if that, you know, bothers anybody, but that's just how I do things. It's just what it is, it's just how it be. But look at that, we finished that mission, and we get straight into a crew mission. And of course, we can't, you know, do the side quest thing. Ooh, actually, you know what? Why not? Let's see what this side quest has to offer. Of course it does. Okay. Guess we're taking that one. Oh, okay, it's one of these. I would much prefer to use, like, the regular zoomer, which reminds me, I forgot that I think the vehicle in Jack 1, I think, was also called a zoomer as well. If I remember correctly. Oh, I thought that thing was going to turn around the other way. I was like, okay, I'm going back, right? God damn it. It's that side. Of course it is. Well, at least I know. Let's try it again. But, in other news, I guess. Not really much news, but... Did find a copy of the Ratchet and Clank collection again. Physically. And I was like, fuck. I should get that. Yeah, it was decent price. I think it was like 30, 40. Basically, kind of like about the same price I think it came out as, anyway. And I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess I'll take. I mean, it's here. I'll take it. Why not? Screw it. I wouldn't mind having the Jack collection physically. And again, I mainly buy physical games, not because, like, you know, it's kind of nice or cool to have, but that's part of it. It's more so just a protection thing, like, because I don't really trust digital games much anymore. Yeah, we can't go through here with fucking vehicle. We have to use board. Yeah, I don't really trust the way things are kind of going now with digital only. I'm kind of scared that they're gonna make it to where, you know, eventually all of our stuff that we've ever had, downloaded or not, is just going to, you know, be fucked. It's just gonna disappear, and we'll have no way to combat it in the future, and that's kind of scary to me, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's one of those, like, you know, kind of conspiracy theorist shit, I guess, but I don't put it past anybody. It's like a precaution, you know. I'm just being extra safe. But the problem is, even with physical media, you know, you got that whole, you know, the whole rot thing that can happen. And it's like, that's not something I really would like to have happen. And that's very scary. I don't think, okay, real quick, I don't think I've ever done that mission once, but hey, look at that, you know, we do a mission that we just get called to do just out of nowhere. We finish it. We're stuck at crew. And then we're like, okay, let's do a crew mission. And then we do a side quest that leads us straight into Torn, so, like, why not do that one, I guess? Oh boy. Oh. Also, that was really cute. I mean, I get Jack, you know, he's probably not used to the people being nice, I guess, anymore, but that was kind of cute, you know. But anyway, yes, this is of course, an escort mission, and the thing is, like, I want to try to use the mini-map the best I can, but the problem is I feel like the dots just don't disappear fast enough, so I can't really reliably use it to find out where they're at. I mean, yeah, I'm going to use it if I don't see, like, a guard in front of me, but I feel that if I look at it, you know, if I just use it just to kind of find out, like, who's alive, I don't think I'm going to get, you know, a good shot here, I guess. I don't think... Okay, never mind, they can. I was going to say, I don't think they can come from behind you, but I don't know. So, my normal way to play isn't what I would say, or even really suggest, as the best way to do this part. Because, obviously, I'm kind of too far away from, you know, the kid. And these guys can easily get to him, because I'm being stupid. But, if I had to give any tips that I would say probably could be worth a tip, then I would wager, like, just keep him within sight. And just stay far enough back to where, you know, your blaster shots can, of course, shoot at range. And then, yeah, just kind of keep him, like, in front of you at all times. You don't have to be, like, directly next to him, but just enough to where, you know, you can still see him, obviously. Again, most of my, you know, my tips here are, well, common sense, I guess, but I don't know. It makes more sense in terms of, like, Jak 2 than it does anywhere else. Because, like, Jak 2, you know, at least for me, I always feel like my common sense doesn't really, especially back then, like, wasn't really that good. And now it's like, oh, I just made it harder on myself for no reason whatsoever. Okay, come on. Come on, just go. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, if you get shot, that's alright, as long as you could just at least, you know, survive a couple more hits. You'll pretty much be alright. And don't worry about, of course, you know, cars. It's mainly the, okay, that, I didn't mean to do that, but, well, nah, it works, it's fine. Let's just say I did mean to do it. Alright, if you guys are gonna run in the way of my bullets, you're gonna get shot. That's just gonna happen. There you go. Taking back the Finn's lair, and we're good.
Thank you. I'll be sure to keep him good. Oh, sweet. That insufferable mutt never liked anyone but the boy.
I guess I'm just good with animals.
I hope we have enough eco to keep the metalheads
Yeah,
away.
that could be it.
In my travels in the
Probably.
wasteland, I saw some of them.
He's stuck around animals all the time anyway, regardless.
We saw a big one
Not like
come out of a rift once.
Jak really has a choice.
Ugly.
I have some valuable information for you. The Baron is
Also, something's kind of up with... I mean, I mentioned this before, but like the collection... I mean, which could probably just be,
exists. Might as well go out
you know,
and disrupt his operation just in
a problem with
knock down all
maybe
sight.
playing on more modern consoles. Because this game was released for the PS3 in terms of the collection. And then they re-released it again for PS4, and I don't think they ever really re-released it for 5 necessarily. I think it's only just like, you know, the PS4. What's up with that guy? He's angry. Oh, now they're all getting angry at me. I don't know if they're angry at me or they're angry at him. Also, I hit the cop there on accident, the guard on accident. Oopsies. Yeah, how close is this one? If it's close enough, we can just go do this real fast. Get this out of the way. We've got so many other missions we got to be worrying about right now, so I don't know. I don't remember how far this one was. I thought this was like in the same vicinity as Vin, but okay, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. I don't care. I'll go do something, anything really. As long as I can just play a mission where I can play in a level, you know, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of the city aspect too much. I don't mind it. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to it, I usually prefer like the levels. We can go into a level and play it that way. I don't know, it's just kind of a me thing, I guess. But yeah, something's up with like the weird textures. Well, not really. I probably not really the textures, but something just kind of keeps happening. You know, polygons keep, well, clipping into themselves and what have you.
Get out of the area. This is Crimson Guard business. One of Vin's eco-tankers is coming in from the wasteland, but the clearance transmission sounded fishy. The driver was scared. We're going to check it out just in case.
How can we help?
I've got it here.
And this, of course, will be mostly an arena fight, if I remember correctly. I don't think we have to do any driving, but...
Help me take out all the metalheads.
Oh, now you need our help.
Get 'em all.
Look at all that help you didn't need earlier, huh? Look at that. All of a sudden, now these guys show up, and now I gotta help you out? No, stop being a dick. Now, when it comes to Ashlyn, I don't think you really need to worry about her too much. She should be able to protect herself, but, you know, as we've noted last time, that we tried that, she really didn't. But this time, it might be different. And I also find it funny how either the Crimson Guards themselves got killed off already. They either got killed off already, or
Got 'em all. The metalheads are
they didn't help whatsoever.
It's almost like they're testing our defenses, like probing attacks. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Do I get paid? Nope, but I get mission done. Okay, cool, that was fun. That was like a good, fun little 5-minute thing we got to do there for a second, so that's pretty cool. I think before we start a mission, or even if we get into one, I'll probably just die, so that way the game can give my health back, because I can't get any damn health packs to show up anywhere. So what I'm going to do is just, you know, we're going to hop back into the crew area, because I'm pretty sure that's where this one takes us. Because it's like a big old ship, which I always thought, like, this little icon that we're going to right now for the next mission, I always thought it looked like a barnacle head. That's just what it looks like to me. It looks like a barnacle mask. Can't be the only one, though. Speaking of barnacle, there was that barnacle game being made by an indie dev, like Masks of Power. I forget exactly what happened, but I remember some really bad drama shit happened, and I don't know, but I'm like, great, you know, try to get a fucking barnacle game to kind of just show up, you know, ever again, just because, like, you know, it's been so long, I want to see barnacle stuff come back, you know, but shit has to happen, bad shit has to happen, and, yeah, I don't know, that's just the nature of things. The unfortunate nature of things. I don't remember exactly what it was, to be precise, but oh well. So anyway, now that we're here, we're going down to the mines, and I think this should be the correct way, because I know you come here again, but you go the other way. There's like a back way you take. If I remember correctly, we have to do the mines first. Should be able to. Well, judging by the fact that there's Crimson Guards here, I would assume that's probably the correct way we're going. Because anytime that they show up, man, yeah, we should probably take care of them. And I forgot to do the whole health thing, but that's fine, because we'll probably end up getting health anyway. We'll probably find some health somewhere, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Give me 1 second here, I'm trying to get my bearings. Okay, well, I'll just die, alright, that's cool. So this one's all mainly about using your hoverboard to get around and take down these wires.
Break all the support cables.
I know, Dax, I'm talking about it right now. And of course, around the field there's going to be some things that are going to explode, and these things will also explode, so watch out for that. You can, you know, of course shoot them if it's around, like, you know, guards and stuff. You could use that to your advantage. Not to just kind of, you know,
Break the cables.
not messing with anybody and just doing what you gotta do here. That's my suggestion. Now, of course, if they get in the way, I mean, there's nothing else you can really do besides take them down, so that's just gonna be the thing. Also, there's a upper path and a lower path, so, of course, obviously, multiple different things. You know, at this point, fuck them. I probably should just kill all these guys, because they're gonna keep getting in the way. I also like that little sting noise whenever there's like enemies in the area. Regardless if it's metalheads or not. If it's even just like Crimson Guards, I think it still plays that little fanfare as well. A little fanfic. And in terms of precursor orbs, yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't... I mean, I think I might know where one's at, actually, come to think of it. On top of my head. Like near the lava area, I think. Okay, so these are the assholes launching the grenades. I was wondering about that. I'm like, who the fuck, like, was it the volcano or was it them? And it's like, no, it's them. Of course it is. Why would it not be? Okay, can I get up here? Yeah, there's like, I feel like there's like a ton more of these things on the upper path than there really is anywhere else. And typically, you know, you kind of go around like this. You can at least lead around to all the little wires. Sorry. Try to take them out. Boop. Alright, cool. Done. Power drill's done. And I think we still might have to stay here. And continue downward, I think. Let's go see. Probably not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of like when we come back again. Could be. I don't know. Yeah, it might be like a later mission I'm thinking of. Like, I don't think we come back through here. I think we just go do something else. But there's like these little... You see these things right here? These are platforms that raise. And on the top of my head, I don't really remember, you know, if we do that right now or later, which I'm pretty sure we do it later. So, let me see. Let me think. I'm just kind of dicking around looking, you know, just looking out for things. Because I remember, like, one of the precursor orbs. Yeah, that's probably a different area I'm thinking of. One of the precursor orbs being something where you have to kind of, like, lift up a platform and then get up there. Believe so. Alright, so, now that chore is finished, I guess we're heading back. Possibly. Might as well. As we need to go, of course, you know, talk to crew and get all that going on. The thing I'm not looking forward to is the Burter missions, which are a little bit further in the game. Probably like a good 75% of the way through, I think. I want to say. That sounds like a good number. But yeah, I'm going to check the map real quick, just in case. Alright. We don't need to be here anymore. Because if we did need to be here, I'm pretty sure the game would have told us. And just to show you guys, if it even shows you, the way back and forth between, you know, here and there for cutscenes. I mean, it's going to be the same cutscene like every time, but, you know, why not? Also, I feel like 45 minutes is just not enough time. Like, I know we finished at least a few missions, but I still feel like we're kind of... Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to grab the cart. Fuck. There we go. Okay, cool. So Vin's got another mission for us again, which is probably the bomb one. Maybe. I don't know. But while we're here, we're going to crew. Yeah, like I said, I already finished off like a couple levels-ish. Or not even really levels, but just missions. And I don't feel like I really did much. So I just now notice the water is kind of waving with us there. That's pretty cool. Alright, what's crew want this time? Or maybe even Sig.
Goons to harass me as usual, eh? Health violations, back taxes. Everyone wants a piece of me.
Lucky for you, there's plenty to go around.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that crew is the type of person that wouldn't pay his taxes.
Then you know, eh? I've got a new project going. I don't need anyone snooping around my shipments.
Wait, we're going back in the sewers again?
If everything goes as planned, I'm going to corner the market in metalhead trophies. Anyway, I have another job for you.
No, maybe, I don't know.
An associate of mine,
Oh.
Burter, works with me in the forced labor trade.
So,
I prefer freedom jelly to city's low-class labor. Burter pays me handsomely to help him free lurkers and get them safely out of the city.
that's fucked up.
It lifts my spirit to help those in need. And I need his money.
Lurkers? We don't like lurkers.
But you do like gun upgrades, eh? There are 3 Crimson Guard transmitters carrying...
I like how he pays us before we do it, because he knows we're probably going to do it anyway.
Take out the transmitters.
But yeah, I like how whenever I say something, I just end up being wrong about it regardless. And this is one of those times where, like, yeah, I'm just fucking butt-fuck wrong. Weapon ammo capacity increase, which should be for every weapon. I can show that off while we drive, because that's the cool thing about Jack you can do. So for our scatter gun, we now have an extra 50 ammo in our capacity. Yeah, we're not 75% of the way through the game. I am so far off. I thought that was way farther in, but I was wrong. But this is one of those ones we have to kind of just shoot down, you know, the cards, which I'm pretty sure that's probably why they gave you a weapon upgrade anyway. And if I were you, I'd recommend taking probably either a bigger vehicle or stealing one of, well, honestly, just steal one of the,
Hurry up and get in. We'll take you to Burter.
never mind. I was going to say, steal one of the guards' motorcycle vehicles and use that instead. However, even trying to find one, you know, is going to be a difficult challenge. But yeah, Blaster gets, let's see here, an extra 100, and then Vulcan gets an extra 100 as well, which is about what you would probably most likely guess would probably get it. But yeah, if you're running vehicle without the Crimson Guard vehicle to use, I would recommend using something that's a bit more bigger. Also, it's storming again, so if you hear any, you know, lightning strikes in the background, or, I mean, thunder. Sorry. If you hear any thunder in the background, then that's what's going on. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't think you can capture at least 2 at a time. I think you have to do just 1 at a time. Which sucks. But, hey, it is what it is. And now we're going to take him, our fellow lurker, all the way toward Burter's, which is in the market area. Or around there. Yeah, it's been fucking storming for like the past couple of days. It's funny, like it does it now. You know, right when I'm like doing my recording stuff, of course it would do it now. Because why would it not? Yeah, he's like in this little market area, not the other one. I guess you could say like more like the, I wouldn't say fish market, because there's some fish, but not just because of its icon, but you know, I saw some fish back there earlier. And then after you capture one, oh god damn it! All right, whatever. After you capture one, you know, head back and, well, grab a new car, grab a new car, and then start heading toward, you know, wherever the next dot is. And I don't think these guys have any cutoff point, as in like they can't just disappear for no reason. You know, like once you've captured one, they'll kind of like respawn the next 2, and then you can just go find them. But isn't it kind of funny how lurkers used to be an actual problem back in Jak 1, and now they reappeared here, but as characters that aren't going to be aggressive toward us? Why they're aggressive toward us in Jak 1, I don't know. I mean, you know, besides being a game, who knows? But hey, you know, we might as well help out somebody actually in need, you know, regardless of them being a lurker or not, right? Because that's just what we do. And we got a cool weapon upgrade with it, so, you know, it's not all for nothing. Oh yeah, speaking of all for nothing, so the Ratchet & Clank physical collection, on the main menu screen, weirdly enough, they use the all-for-one, like, screenshot in, like, the bottom right. It's the weirdest thing. Like, when you're selecting your game, it's the weirdest thing. Oh, so he does stay out. Oh, I thought he would, fuck off, dude. Get in the goddamn car. Oh, my lord. Get in the car, dude. We're gonna die if you don't. Yeah, at this point, I don't think I have much time to really record much more. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't like recording when it's storming because I don't want that interrupting all the sound. And plus, with this weird-ass headache I'm getting, it just doesn't seem to want to go away. I think now would probably be a good time to kind of just relax. Because I had so much other ideas of things I wanted to do today, like recording-wise, but I guess that's not going to happen. So I could probably do other things today. You know, maybe catch up on a backlog, draw a bit, something like that. Who knows? Alright, there you go. They're all captured, Burter. You're welcome. What do I always think Daxter for, not me? Okay, actually, you know what? He can take that one.
No toucher, the dude.
Oh, sorry. You great guy. Burter not forget. Burter pay you back. You see.
It's fine, Burter. You don't have to pay me back. Like, bro literally is, you know, paying for his buddies to be freed. That's kind of fucked up when you think about it. Yeah, that is quite fucked up. But, you know, hey, we did the job. We're good. We cool. So, I'd say if anything, 5 more minutes I could do, and then just sorry, just head back to crew, talk to him, start up the next mission, which probably won't like start directly on us, like right then and there, but you never know. Speaking of things, like I know it's getting kind of dark in the game right now, but wouldn't it be kind of cool if it did have like rain and, you know, thunderstorms and stuff? Just one of those things that like games back then could do, but no, I mean of course not all of them did it, but still. But there you go. There you go, crew. I did it.
When I was an art collector, I hit the local museum to borrow a famous statue.
Oh wait, are we doing the Ruby Key mission? Yeah. This one, I think, is also probably considered a pretty infamous mission. Maybe, if I remember correctly.
Priceless worth, eh?
Oh, I just love art.
Well, smuggled
What's he getting pumped full of anyway?
pursuers, eh? A grueling rainstorm flooded the whole place. The statue and
How does he get dressed?
were swept away. That's terrible.
I don't think he does.
A tragedy.
I think he just wears the same thing.
I've missed that statue ever since. The sewers have been so full of water and metalheads that I can't get anyone to go down there and retrieve the artifact. But you're special, Jack. You can do it.
I can do it.
Jack! Hey, what am I, chub liver?
Oh, don't I wish? Now go down there
Ugh.
and find that statue at the bottom. Bring back the Ruby Key artifact, and it will open up doors beyond our wildest dreams, eh?
Great. More mucking in the mud.
I hate to burst your
I'm fine with
bathtub
that.
bubbles, baby, but that ain't just mud down there.
Alright, so the game's saved, but I'm just going to save it anyway, just in case. Actually, before we do that, let's check the secrets. So we now unlocked scrapbook number 1. We're still missing, of course, you know, a few more orbs. Which, if we get like 75, we'll get the Vulcan course, and we could use that to get even more orbs. But anyway, I'm going to double check, make sure everything's saved. Okay, just making sure. Wait, are we 47% done? No way. Anyway, that'll be it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Jack 2. And as always, take care, everybody.